This is the Artist Morning.
Every Friday morning, we meditate as a community live on Zoom, always free, and everyone is welcome.
Good morning and welcome to the Artist Morning. My name's Darius, and today's meditation practice will be a bit different. Our practice today is for anyone who is in a moment of their life, a chapter of their life, where they could use a little bit of extra support. Maybe you feel stuck. Maybe there's a pattern you can't get out of. Maybe you need a little bit of extra confidence. Today's meditation practice will be an opportunity to call in support. Today's practice will also be an opportunity for us to notice if we are open and ready for support. Let that last sentence land. Are you open for support? Maybe one part of you is, and there's another part that consciously or unconsciously closes down and pushes away support. There's no right or wrong way of doing this. It's an exploration, a chance to get closer to ourselves and maybe learn something important to take with us into this next chapter. Let's begin our meditation. If your eyes are open, let's close them and begin to go inwards together. Let's take a moment in the silence and the break between songs to connect with ourselves. In this space, I'd like to begin our journey by calling all angels, calling all guides, calling all ancestors, past, present, and future. If you are willing, if you are able, we could use your support for this next chapter of our lives. Calling all angels, calling all guides, calling all ancestors, past, present, and future. If you are willing and able, we could use your support for this chapter of our lives. Calling all angels, calling all guides, calling all ancestors, past, present, and future. If you are willing and able, we could use your support for this chapter of our lives. Dear artist, all you need to do in this space here is gently, lovingly notice if your heart is actually open to receiving support. And if it's not, that's okay. You don't need to push, you don't need to force it. And if your heart is open, notice what it feels like when the support shows up. Maybe you can feel the warmth of the energy around you. Maybe you can feel a gentle, loving embrace on your back. Maybe the support has some words for you. And maybe it's something different. Are you open to receiving support here? Even if you are 1% open, that 1% could make a big impact on your life. Calling all angels, calling all guides, calling all ancestors, past, present, and future. If you are willing and able, we could use your support for this chapter of our life. If you are open to it, let's take a deep breath here and breathe in the support that is available to us in this moment. Breathing in. Notice how that breath, how the support impacts your body. Maybe it's really subtle, maybe it's not. Support looks and feels different for everyone. Don't be attached to what it needs to be. It might surprise you. It might be colors. It might be a whisper in your ear. It might be a dance. It might be absolute stillness. What if the support you were looking for was right here the whole time? All it required is for us to slow down and gently, lovingly begin to open our hearts. Is your heart ready for more love? Bravo, dear artist. Bravo, dear creator. Sometimes support and love can feel great, and sometimes we can meet it with resistance. And that's okay too. Everyone's on their own journey. For this next song, this last song, I want to give you a chance to practice what it could be like to receive support and love from all around you, literally surrounded by it. I want you to imagine you are at the center, and every direction you look, the warmest, juiciest, kindest support. Whatever that looks like, whatever that feels like, it's one song, and we're going to perhaps push our capacity to receive support. And maybe by the end of the song, you hate support. And maybe something else. Remember, we are playing here. One last time, I will share that sentence I shared earlier. Here it is. Calling all angels, calling all guides, calling all ancestors, past, present, and future. If you are willing and able, we could use your support for this chapter of our life. Let's take a moment to land back in our seats, back in our bodies. Let's bring our meditation to an end with one deep breath, breathing in and letting it all go. Thank you for meditating with me. Thank you for these deeply meaningful and precious mornings together. Whether I've met you before or we've been meditating in the cosmos together, I really deeply am grateful for this time and space for us to explore and go deep into our hearts and into our truth together. If you are joining us live at the Artist Morning, I'm going to put 20 minutes on the clock and gives us some space to continue exploring through our journals, through private, personal journaling. If you're catching us on a replay, perhaps on Insight Timer, of course, you could do the same. Put some time on your clock and see what's here, see who's here, what support exists for you here, and most importantly, how you feel about it. Thank you for meditating with me. My name's Darius, and I'll see you next time.